The dumbest show.
You don't think Scooby-Doo is a wonderful way to introduce children to the idea of skepticism, and that maybe there aren't monsters under the closet. Maybe there's a rational reason for the weird supernatural woo.
I will be okay with that argument, like if you're showing someone one episode, but the second you watch the second episode, which has the exact same structure as the first,
for children.
I think it's awful and dumb. It's a fine way to teach children about skepticism. The new Scooby-Doo is all right.
Does the new one actually have ghosts though?
I don't think so. Not that I've watched.
Well, which new one are we talking about? There's a new one every couple years.
There's a new one on Netflix.
And a Mystery Inc. Eventually ghosts were real.
Oh, is
and
that
was
true?
that was upsetting to me.
Oh, I liked that Mystery Inc. That first season was pretty good. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Display. No.
The real monster is our opinions on Niho, which was that it was an okay but overhyped game that didn't quite live up to the games whose style they were aping. That opinion?
Team chat. This is what we want. Voice chat mode. Push to talk. Can I just turn you off? Okay, so we should be off for all voice chats, which is what I want. Great. Hey. Hi, everybody. Hey, so Neo, the way we ended that review was really appropriate to me, which is just like, it's fine. It's not as good as the thing it's blatantly aping because it is blatantly aping Dark Souls Bloodborne.
But Jack, didn't you read our comments? Somebody said it was more like Ninja Gaiden, even though that is a statement that is completely wrong. And you would have to be mentally handicapped to think that.
Whoever made that comment that it's more like Ninja Gaiden than Dark Souls, they're just the most wrong. They're the most wrong a person could ever be about anything. All right, now hold on.
There was somebody in our comments on one of our videos. This is not the Neo one, but just the intellect of some of our non-fans. And I know they're being serious because they're always an asshole, like about me specifically.
Oh.
Was insisting that Dawn of War 2 actually was just like Helldivers. The kind of point and clicky RTS and the twin stick shooter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
of the people who watch your videos are just really dumb. Just really, really dumb.
I'm gonna agree with you. So I had to readjust all my controls, so I'm just in the practice range for a little bit, making sure that I have kind of everything the way I like it.
Because we just installed this on this computer here at the studio.
Just installed it at the studio, and so and my mouse does feel a little off.
Jack's audio is much lower than mine.
Okay, well then
talk, Jack.
Hey, hi, I'm Jack. The microphone was not in my face.
What? I'll just move mine away.
Didn't Jack say something about we will see something in the background of the newest prereq? Saw nothing we could have met. Yeah, no, nothing was different about this episode of prereq, Rich. I saw one comment that we finally got a third camera angle. It's something that people have been asking for so long. The wide camera. And that we didn't have for a long time. Mostly, like the reason we never had a third camera to begin with was because the idea of the show was something that could be produced completely outside of Jay and Mike. And I only had 2 cameras.
Yeah.
So that's why we started with just 2 cameras.
And then the way the sets were designed, it was just, you really couldn't.
Well, and then we designed our sets out of only having 2 cameras.
Yeah.
And then, that's just how it went. But now, we have more sharing cameras that we all can use. And we're changing up our set a little bit. And let me tell you this, Rich.
Yeah.
Editing with a third camera angle, game changer for me. This was a blast to edit. I loved it. I loved, even if I didn't need to use the wide shot to, cut a person talking, just the fact that I could cut to a different shot to keep the flow of the conversation going.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, I loved having a third camera angle. Something is a little iffy about my mouse movement. Hold on, we're gonna just gonna. Maybe it's too sensitive. Let's see what 30.
Briefly back to Neo.
Let's go all of Neo. Fuck Neo.
Here's ultimately what is wrong with Neo.
Yeah.
Last night, I played Bloodborne.
Yeah? Why'd you play Bloodborne?
Because I was playing Neo. And I'm like, I just want to play Bloodborne. And it just did it better.
Yeah. Alright, I think I have everything. Alright, I just want to make sure my my alt is bound correctly. Great. Alright, we're great.
Are you ready to get into this? Do people know how to get into a game with you, or are you just playing random? How you doing this, Jack?
That's a good question. Do you guys most of you are friends with me, I believe, but if you want to play with me, let's see if there's enough people playing. Oh yeah, I see actually a lot of people started playing Overwatch. Someone invited me to a group, and I'm sorry, I had to say no to inviting me to a group, but let's see, what happens if we just start a game? Yeah, people are here.
Why did we film it without the set this time? Because we want to use the third camera, and we're just rethinking how we film. The old set is just probably going to be gone.
Yeah. I really liked how it looked. We were missing, from a lighting perspective. No! I'm not joining your group. I'm sorry. From a lighting perspective, we need a few more things. And we need a few things in here, in this room, to film future episodes. But I liked it. So wait, now if we go play, if we say custom game, can I just add player? Oh, hey! Well, one person's here already. Hi, R. Miller. So, okay, I just said custom game, and, like, this is what happened. Let me change the settings here. Rule set, quick play. Map rotation, great.
I'm glad you like my painted backgrounds. I don't know, they're a little bit janky.
Yeah.
They don't look the best. Starting to fall apart.
Well, and you know what? They're difficult to light. Setting up and tearing down is always a huge pain in the butt. Hey, more people! Welcome, everybody! Come and join. Let's play Overwatch together. I love playing Overwatch. It always takes more time to set up and tear down the sets than it does to film the episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like we're trying to be quick.
We don't have a designated spot where it stays up.
Exactly. And so we're trying to make this easier on ourselves, get the episodes out faster, make it less of a hassle. And I like it. I think it looks great. Just from a visual standpoint, it was really easy to adjust the lighting, do my color correction.
I don't know that the pixel art will completely disappear. I'm toying with the thought of maybe getting something just standing up behind us, but
I would like that. I think I would like that.
I'd almost want to get like some kind of professional printouts done though, rather than my janky ass looking hand painted ones.
Yeah, well, and then the question is, how do we stand them up so they look decent? You know, like because we'll see the stands.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of questions. We're gonna be toying with it.
I guess they look better on camera, but in real life you can see where it's hand painted, and then the lines aren't always as straight as I'd like them to be.
Let's wait for a couple more people here. If anyone else wants to jump in.
I don't have time to click on your article about the exoplanets, but I have heard they recently released 7 they found that were not only in the habitable zone, but had liquid water.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
That's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Though what's the gravity like? That's ultimately the question.
Well, and we need to confirm that there's liquid water. We need to confirm that it's habitable, that it even has an atmosphere. Right now it's a ton of speculation.
Don't hold your breath.
Exactly. It's a ton of speculation. So. Okay. Apparently, oh, by the way, sorry. Apparently, if anyone is friends with me here, if you right-click on my name, you can click Join Game. That's what you want to do.
Chat, I have seen the Santa Clarita Diet, at least the first episode.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore is awful. I couldn't watch any more than the first episode. Drew Barrymore is just the worst.
I'm sorry.
I asked Jay, he couldn't get past the first episode because Drew Barrymore. So I was confirmed. It's not just me. Drew Barrymore's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we need one more person and we can have a full team. One more person. Who wants to play with me? We're gonna play Overwatch. Ooh. I'll be your friend. Wait. I want to be your friend, but I couldn't click on you. I'm sorry.
Okay. John 1089 says, "Hi guys, Rich, the beard looks great. Spoilers. I can't wait for upcoming Future Force reactions and conversations. Have a great night."
Great.
Okay. Just Alex64 says, "Am I too late? Have we talked about the new planet yet? Rich, new planet, space, the final frontier. All we need to do now is invent FTL, or at least F as L travel. Too bad I'll
Nope.
die before it happens."
Yep, not gonna happen.
Now, it's exciting stuff. I don't know much about it yet. I'd only just like just a little while before you got here. I hadn't even heard of it. So I had just heard the announcement.
Sure.
7 exoplanets discovered in the habitable zone with water. So I know very little detail otherwise yet.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know how many details are there to be had besides like the initial possibility of the discovery, you know. So, but it's, I mean, you know, any sort of it's very exciting because yeah, eventually with this rock ain't gonna hold all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think you're just fucked.
Well,
Unless you
sure.
get faster than live travel, you're just fucked.
Yeah.
What if, you know, you can't just send like a ship full of colonists there because what if something's already living there that doesn't want us around?
Yeah. Yeah, that's very possible.
Are they supposed to just take in the refugees?
Topical. This topical, Rich. You be careful. You get too topical.
We're not taking in hundreds of thousands of humans.
Thank you for all the friend requests. I will get to your friend requests. Where are you? Where are you, Diva? I see you up there. I see you up there, Diva.
We're gonna build a space wall.
Keep the humans out. The humans bring pain and suffering.
The humans, I assume some of them are good plip-plops.
Plip-plops?
I wouldn't say people. I don't know. That's not. They're aliens. They're plip-plops.
They're flip-flops, yeah. You dick. Junkrat. Quit being a dick.
You need to work on your Trump. I never tried to work on it in the first place. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
What do we got here? What do we got here? What's going on?
Jay Fresk 2 says, "Hey Jack,
Hi.
did you like that Rampage cosplay photo I sent you on Twitter?"
Oh, that was you. That was great. Like, I don't actually, I don't read that. I've never read, like, what comic is he from? I've never actually, oh, mercy. I've never read that comic, but I thought your cosplay looked great. Yeah.
I know you love Valiant, so I figured you'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Hashtag stay Valiant.
Nope, nope.
Nuka Screw is how I think that's pronounced.
Nuka Screw. I love it.
Nukascrue.
I had my barrier up. Get out of town.
Hi, Jack and Rich.
Hi.
Love previously recorded. First time I've got a stream live and wanted to donate.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
I've got a job interview tomorrow in South Dakota. What can you tell me about the state? They got the. Isn't that where the Mount Rushmore is, or is that north? I get them confused.
If wait, do you not live in South Dakota? Why do you have a job interview in a state you don't live in?
Probably a decent paying job. It's just
Sure.
you'd have to leave the state he's currently in for it.
Wow,
But man, that would be my guess.
that's intense.
I can tell you its place, and Americans live there because it's in America.
That's true.
That's all I can really tell you about South Dakota.
Shit, shit. Shit. Son of a bitch. Son of a borch.
Borch.
Son of a borch.
Son of Borch. Mokeep85 says, "Hi guys, good to see you today.
I'm okay.
Have you seen or read anything about the new game by the FTL devs, Into the Breach?
Yes.
Turn-based strategy game. Gameplay trailer looks neat.
Yes, I have seen that. It does look neat. Looks like it's going to be right up Rich's alley.
We'll see. We'll see. When's that coming out?
Oh, no, that just announced.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we know nothing about nothing.
Anonymous says, "Hey nerds! Is there gonna be another Nerd Crew video? Collider literally made a 30-minute video unboxing a $20 alien action figure. The jokes write themselves. P.S. Did you see Flash yesterday, Jack?
I did not. I spent a good portion of today. Usually after I'm done editing a video, a bigger video like a prereq, I'll take the next day off. You know, play some games I've been meaning to play, watch some TV. So today I did catch up on weeks worth of CW shows because I'm really behind. But I did not get to the latest Flash, unfortunately.
Yeah. If and when we do more Nerd Crew, I don't know if we would go right back to the whole unboxing thing. You'd
Yeah.
probably want to find something new to do. And who knows if it can live up to the unboxing one? You know?
Right?
Who knows?
Fuck you. Oh. And you know, I'll make fun of unboxing videos all day long, but I still watched like 3 videos trying to unbox a Switch. So you know, they serve a purpose. Just kind of curious.
People are already getting them.
People already have them, but apparently there was a what do you call it? When you can't. Oh, I just walked right. I stopped paying attention.
Yes, you did.
I did. I just walked literally. Watch this. I'm walking directly into enemy fire. Not even paying attention. Not a moratorium.
An embargo.
And there was an embargo from showing the actual system, so no one could do an unboxing video, even though people had them. And that embargo has lifted recently. Oh, shit. Shit.
Okay. Like if you got yours through shady means, would there be anything to stop you from throwing that video up anyway?
No, in fact, someone did already.
Okay. Is that a shark?
Yes, he was dressed like a shark.
Just Alex64 says, "My theory is that the best way to invent fast space travel is to reach the singularity. Get an exponentially smarter computer to figure it out. Fears of Terminator-like annihilation are just fiction, in my opinion." A lot of ethical issues with creating some kind of AI that's sentient.
Oh yeah.
You're unless you just let it do whatever it wants, you're basically creating slavery all over again. Yeah, you sentient? Now, yeah, you gotta compute these figures that I'm telling you to compute. That's what you have to do.
Yep.
Now, if you want to get computers to the point where you could, like, just upload a human consciousness to it, that's something. But, like, actually just inventing an artificial intelligence? Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all.
Fucking Pharaoh. Get out of town!
And that's not a fear based out of, you know, they're going to take over. That's a ethically we shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, clicked my fucking shield, you fuck.
By the way,
Yeah.
I actually looked at the Mass Effect Andromeda cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be missing out on anything.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it looks awful. None of the characters look interesting,
Oh.
up to and including the protagonist. Which, you know, formerly it was a series that lived and died with its characters.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, and the villains just seem so fucking horribly oh my god. I think it's gonna be a dumpster fire.
Oh, that's too bad. For people who are looking forward to it. But you know them. They'll find a way to love it.
Oh, don't I know that?
No! Shit. Oh, you dick. You dick, Reinhardt. Yeah. That was a good game, everyone.
Andromeda gameplay looks great. Looks nothing like Mass Effect gameplay. It's Mass Effect. You got characters, you got a squad. I want slower paced tactical combat where I'm telling squad members to use their powers to debuff this or that. Gameplay I've seen of Andromeda just looks like a lot of running around and jumping and craziness.
And craziness.
And it could be fun. It's certainly not what I think of as being Mass Effect.
Okay.
So I'm calling it now dumpster fire.
I mean, you seem to be going from like 0 to 60 really fast. Is all I'm saying. I think it's fair to call it a dumpster fire, but
It's the funness of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Oh, God. The one thing I didn't want out of Mass Effect was multiplayer.
Okay, who should we be here? Who do we like? Maybe we'll be Farah this time. Farah is good.
Jack, you Skrillex Zip Zap says,
Yeah.
I love you guys. You
Aye.
both make me happy.
Well, hey, that's it's nice.
However, I suffer from severe superhero fatigue, in which hearing about superheroes of any sort makes me look forward to death.
Sure.
This is my cry for help. Well, you've come to the wrong place because people will not shut up about superheroes to us. People still ask me what comic books I read, and I have to keep telling them I haven't been into a comic book store in over a decade.
Right. Right. You know, and I'm not there yet as far as superhero fatigue is concerned. I'm still like we've been Lisa and I have been rewatching Daredevil season 2 because we're getting close to Iron Fist time, and we're pretty excited about Iron Fist. Hello, devil healer.
Hello.
I'm no longer Russian. I don't know why I say things in Russian. I got a sniper. Oh, what was that?
Do I prefer Mass Effect 1 or 2? I prefer 1's story and 2's gameplay. They both have good characters.
There we go. Who's over here?
Superhero fatigue.
Superhero fatigue. That's where we're at right now. Superhero fatigue. A lot of people have it.
It's never gonna end.
Superhero fatigue.
It's
No,
never gonna end.
no, not in our lifetime.
Will Infinity War finally start doing it in, or not?
I know. I don't.
One- How long does the Marvel Cinematic Universe go on? That's a legit. Well, obviously you're in the game.
You mean after Infinity War?
Sure. I mean, well, in general, how long does the Marvel Cinematic Universe go on? How many?
I don't understand the question, I guess.
When do they stop making movies that take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? When?
Oh, I mean,
Like,
never.
Never.
Right?
In a
Never.
million years, Jack. A fucking million years. There's still gonna be movies that take place in this Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
A million years.
Well, they won't be movies. They'll be, holodiscs. Or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck you. Damn it. Damn it. Stop it. Hello. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they'll be... the question is, when do they stop making money? Because that's when they'll stop making them.
Sure.
Right? And so, realistically, we're looking at when the big actor changes start.
Oh, sure.
As soon as they have to reboot the Marvel universe is when it starts failing.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as they need to reset timelines and people start getting sick of that shit.
Or do they just introduce legacy characters? You get like the comics have black female Iron Man now.
Oh, and I think that'll be fine. If we get black female Iron Man, that is a way better strategy than another Tony Stark.
Well, you could go right into another Tony Stark. It'd be like the Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker. You follow that up and you get God. And really, not much could live up to that. To
Right.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Right. Who killed me? You sons of bitches. Iron Man Girl. Yeah, Iron Man Girl is much more likely to succeed than...
Look, I'm not saying I'm super interested in seeing Iron Man Girl. I'm just saying that'll be the next thing. Once they start losing, once Robert Downey Jr. is gone, they'll try and do that.
And I think that's the smart play.
Isn't Robert Downey Jr. is what makes that though?
Huh?
I don't think you can replace him with anybody, even if it is.
It,
Even if you are going with the small black girl, that's
if you
totally different.
if you have to choose
Yeah.
between another Tony Stark or small black girl.
I am going to rewatch Iron Man 1 through 3.
No, I'm saying you're the studio executive, and you have to do an Iron Man movie.
That's probably what they'll do. I don't know that will stave off the demise, the slow demise after you lose that charismatic Robert Downey Jr. performance. There's going to be a drop off no matter what.
Oh, sure, there's going to be a drop off no matter what, but you have to make that call. I'm saying the smart fucking get out of here.
Well, you go with Ricky or something. I don't even know what the character's name is, but you keep the universe they have going as long as it's profitable. You
Yeah.
don't reboot it just for the sake of Robert Downey Jr. No.
Right.
What they have to do is they have to hope that the replacements and the other characters that they haven't made movies from yet are also interesting.
Yeah.
That's what they have to hope. They have to hope that people like Captain Marvel as much as they like Captain America.
Right.
And they're going to roll Snake Eyes sooner or later
Or later.
with one or two of these movies.
Right. Oh, shit.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. I don't know if you can do like a reboot style thing and have regular audiences not get a fucking headache.
No, that's what I'm saying. Once you start doing reboots is when you start failing.
Yeah.
As long as they can continue the universe, they will be fine.
Well, would you rather they replaced Iron Man or would they just explored different heroes that they haven't made movies of yet?
Oh,
You get your Squirrel Girl movie, and maybe you can work with that.
Oh,
Squirrel Girl, Nova.
I'm hoping for a little bit of both here. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Ah, made a bad call. I made a bad call. I made a bad justice call. Should have gone all the way around. I heard the tank ult, and I wanted to get rid of that tank ult, and I should have gotten rid of more people. I made a bad ultimate call. I'm sorry, team. I failed you. So no, and you know what? They're already exploring more options as far as get out of here. As far as other characters, right? Captain Marvel is one of those characters. But they're gonna have to do something with Iron Man.
And you see, you tell us, person who made that donation, that you're sick of superheroes. So of course that's going to lead to a 20-minute superhero movie discussion.
Right. Fuck. I'm holding the team down. I blame myself entirely. I'm so sorry, team. I appreciate you all playing with me anyway.
From the team developing Mass Effect Andromeda, the senior director, lead writer, and lead editor all quit in the middle of production for Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, really?
The game is going to be a massive dumper fire, according to Doppel N in the chat. That's some interesting news. So EA has destroyed yet another video game developer. Oh, that EA, aren't they great? Hertatsu says,
Hertatsu.
Reading Neil Stephenson's novel, I'm assuming there's supposed to be an A in there and it's remade, not Reemd. I don't know. Twice. A character sets off a sprinkler system by bashing the sprinkler head with a rifle, not with lighter flame.
Ah.
Neil Stephenson, not a hack. Cheers, fellas. Yeah, that's exactly how you fucking do it.
Well, there you go. Tiberius, I know not just to walk into the fray. I was trying to take down the specific threat in hopes that we could keep the cart moving. The threat was also holding up the heart, so holding up the cart, and I needed to keep the cart moving, and unfortunately ended up dying. But I had a pretty decent ult there. I was pretty happy with that. Let's thank our healer.
Excellent.
But
Renegade Kira says,
Yeah.
Your next review will be Zelda, right? How are you guys planning to get around Nintendo's copyright bullshit? They tend to take down streams and reviews of their games. Hope Rich is feeling better. That's an interesting point. Maybe there's just some other game we can just use clips of. When we say the name of the game, bleep, Breath of the Wind. You think I'm kidding? Bleep, Breath of the Wind is the new game from Bleep. We kind of did that.
we did. I was gonna say, like, one, we've kind of done that joke already. All right. Two, yeah, the video's not about Nintendo's policies, so we will try to make sure we tailor our clips. Like what I think with the Mario Kart review, I pitch shifted the clips because pitch shifting sometimes gets rid of the bots.
Yeah.
There we go. So I might try that. I know, the Jay and Mike have started using kind of that like an overlay. They have that VHS tape overlay. Boom. That they've used to get rid of the bots. So that is a possibility for me as well. Some sort of overlay. I think I've used it before. Like I have this like retro-looking TV that I like to use as an overlay. But we'll see. I'm not super worried about it. Also, like after we upload the video, like we find out whether or not it's flagged immediately.
Somebody in the chat suggesting we do what Jim Sterling does.
Oh yes, Jim Sterling uses copyrights from several different big companies like Sony, Nintendo.
Yeah.
So they fight over it.
Nobody can get the revenue that way.
I think that's really funny.
Anonymous says, "Hey guys, great streams. For Rich, favorite baseball-related books or films? I love many of Bill James books myself. Also, if I want to send you a Steam key, what is the email address?" Well, Jack, what is the email address for Steam keys?
Prereq@redlettermedia.com. Prereq@redlettermedia.com.
For baseball books, Moneyball.
Yeah.
Moneyball. It's just like a nerd's dream. Like these baseball stats. Basically it's about rethinking baseball stats and what stats are really meaningful, and they just rethought the game. And if you're really nerdy and you like baseball, it's some interesting shit. So for book, Moneyball, hands down. Movie, I'll probably Field of Dreams, I guess.
Go-to baseball movie?
Yeah, unless I think of something else later that I like more.
No, that's fair.
League of Their Own, that's not bad. I'll take Field of Dreams over it.
Oh yeah, this used to be our playground. That's League of Their Own, you know.
8 Men Out, maybe not the great movie, but the real life just story is really interesting.
Uh-huh.
Where the I forget what year it was, 19-something, 18? I want to say 18, but it's probably later than that. White Sox were accused of throwing the World Series, colluding with gamblers.
Oh, really?
It's what led to the creation of the baseball commissioner.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if the movie's that great, but the real life story is interesting. The reality of it is interesting.
Sure. The reality of it, yeah. Yeah. Shit.
And I know he wrote a book. I know he had a blog that was really fun. There was a minor league player who had a blog called the Non-Prospect Diaries. Was it Dirk Hayhurst, I think? And he eventually wrote a book.
Uh-huh.
I haven't read the book, but I know his blog about his experiences being a minor league player are really funny and interesting. A lot of fun, interesting stories of shit that happened, like on the bus or...
Sure.
So you probably still find it online somewhere, unless they removed it to put in his book, the Non-Prospect Diaries.
The Non-Prospect Diaries.
He was briefly, eventually after that, he was briefly in the majors, but briefly.
Oh, okay.
He was never a huge player. But he's got a career as a writer. Nuka Screw says, "Thanks, guys. I'm a Canadian psychologist applying for a professorship in South Dakota. Not sure if I want to move to a state I know literally nothing about. You've doubled my knowledge about it."
Because we said it's a state? Like...
There's this thing called the internet. You can probably find out a lot about South Dakota from Wikipedia.
Good thing I got that teleporter up.
Yes, Dirk Hayhurst was the author / minor league player. Tyrant says, speaking of superheroes, Rich, how many movies are left before the DC universe is completely rebooted?
Apparently, by the way, super quickly because Affleck's out.
He's that's confirmed?
No, but I mean, it's going to happen.
They have proven to be comically stubborn.
Yes.
I'm going to say 6 or 7
Years?
movies because
6
they
or
are
7 movies.
comically stubborn. We know for sure Wonder Woman,
Yeah, Wonder Woman's happening. Justice League is happening.
Justice League is happening, so it's at least 2.
Yeah.
At least 2. We'll see what goes on with this fucking Batman thing, but possibly a Batman. They might try the Flash.
Oh yeah, the Flash's director keeps getting like the fans like keep berating him. What was the big thing with the Flash director recently?
I don't have any idea.
Like the Flash director was recently like not critical of the Batman movie, but just like or supportive of Ben Affleck being critical. It was something incredibly stupid, and the DC fans started jumping down his goddamn throat. And it's like, no, don't do that to your directors. You have to treat them nice.
What's it with all the dumpster fires today, Jack? You know, I was thinking about something.
Yeah.
Not that I really care anyway, but I was just curious.
Yeah.
And Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Did Lex Luthor ever say what happened to his father?
Oh God.
Is Lex Luthor's father dead or not?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember that much. I'll be honest with you.
Because if they didn't claim that his father is dead,
Yeah.
what are the odds that the Lex Luthor we saw in Batman versus Superman is going to be revealed to be Lex Jr.? And then there is a bald, menacing corporate supervillain out there somewhere that we have yet to see.
Sure, that would be funny.
That'd be how you could salvage Lex Luthor.
Ooh, sure.
My defenses are weakened.
But yeah, I don't remember what they've said about that. His father is named Martha.
Oh, wait. Oh. Son of a borch.
Extended Cut already said he's Lex Jr. All right. I guess they were hedging their bets.
So we could still get
Lex Luthor, as we
Lex
know him.
Luthor, right. Ay.
David Inno People says, "Hey, Jack and Rich.
Hey.
Jack, what are your thoughts about the CW shows you caught up on? Also, Rich, will you watch any of the CW shows? For you, I recommend Vampire Diaries, especially now that it's an anime." All right.
Okay. So I just caught up on Supergirl today. That was one that I was really behind on, and I still fucking really love Supergirl. Last episode was the Valentine's Day episode, and so just everyone was kissing everyone else. It was adorable.
Whenever in the future I might be interested in watching a superhero TV show,
Yeah.
there is a 99% chance it's going to be finishing Daredevil season 2,
Yes.
and then maybe going to Jessica Jones and giving that another shot.
Oh, you need to give that another shot.
All right.
Gosh, darn it.
My work is not complete.
Jessica Jones is legit, as far as I'm
I
concerned.
love the books. That's the funny thing.
Oh, yeah?
Alias. I was fond of Alias.
Well, and maybe the show will be less impactful for you because you kind of know what's happening.
yeah. Well, like I said, they jump into Purple Man right away in the show.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't show up in like until the last arc.
Oh.
You know something bad happened to her, but you never know what.
Ah, gotcha.
Teleporter is under attack.
Son of a bitch.
Teleport has been destroyed.
Going after my teleports.
Turret in place. Create
All right.
the
Rotoscopic says studios were in musical mania for a decade or so in the 50s to 60s, and then people got sick of seeing musicals. Iron Man came out almost a decade ago. I doubt superhero mania can last 10 more years.
Well, you say that until it does.
I'm thinking 10 more years.
I think it could, I think that's possible. Shit.
We'll see how interesting Marvel can make the next generation of their characters without Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Evans.
Right?
We'll see how likable the next batch is.
That's the real question. And from Marvel standpoints, that is going to mean they will need to take some risks, and they're already seeing success with risks with stuff like Guardians, right? They hit the money load with Pratt.
Did they? Because he's going to start costing more and more money.
Yeah, but they got 2 movies out of him, 2 good ones.
Sure.
2 interesting movies that were. Oh, sorry, I forgot to hit. Thank you.
They do have Spider-Man now. Marvel is glad to have him so they can shove him in some of their other movies. They're not especially glad to be sharing him with Sony.
Right.
And I doubt they would be willing to build the future of their cinematic universe around Spider-Man, because that shit gets split. That's not pure profit for Disney.
Right. No, like Guardians.
Now he's young. He could be around for decades. That
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. No,
But that's not going to excite the executives that much.
something like Guardians or Doctor Strange, something that doesn't cost them any money, is relatively unheard of, and performs well in the box office. That's what they're looking for. That's why they're so excited about Captain Marvel. That's going to be a ton of toys. Captain Marvel's going to be a ton of toys. That's what they want. That's what they want. Because remember, it's not just about theaters. It's about other shit that they can sell from the movie. I'm not joining groups. Capture the flag? Can we do that?
Ultramat2M says, Jack and Rich,
Yep.
I know how much you love Star Wars. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Han Solo movie? And do you think it will be better than Rogue One? P.S. Suck my balls. Do you have any thoughts on the Han Solo movie?
I have no thoughts on the Han Solo movie.
I also have no thoughts on the Han Solo movie.
I'm trying to make up something where it's like, can I?
It's going to be a movie that will come out that we know very little about,
Right?
and it obviously won't star Harrison Ford.
Which is fine. Because you know what?
Sure.
I actually, Harrison Ford. That man is too old. He's done. We're done with him.
I can tell you that it's going to exist, quite possibly,
Right?
unless they make something else.
I just don't care, especially after how weak Rogue One turned out.
Jack, everyone died, so Rogue One was the best, most important movie that was ever made.
Rogue One was so weak.
Because it's important. It's important. That means it's serious business. Star Wars is important.
Rogue One was the weakest, and so I'm officially no longer excited about any side story. I can't care about any side story. I'm not joining groups.
Yeah.
There we go. I just don't. I don't care about side stories because of how poorly they handled Rogue One.
Just because I didn't like Rogue One doesn't mean they can't make a good Star Wars side story. I'm still not convinced that Star Wars is versatile enough to merit this gigantic expanded cinematic spin-off universe.
I think that's fair too. You know what? I think that's absolutely fair. Let's see here. You know what? I'll be Lucio. I'll be healer this time.
Anonymous says, hello, Rich and Jake.
Hi.
How much money do I have to donate to get Star Control 2 on the Jesus Christ Shut Up list? It's a fun sci-fi adventure with lots of voice potential. It's also free, you fucks.
Oh, that's nice.
I had to actually look into this game,
Yeah.
but I'm done with Shut Up, Jesus Christ Shut Up. It has never led to a... I guess Seventh Guest was alright.
Seven Guest was pretty fun.
It's not worth it. I think in the future, when people won't shut up about the game, the smart choice is just to completely ignore it.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Oh. Hey, where'd your snowman go? I mean, you're right, but are you right?
Always.
Always.
How you doing in your game?
I love this game. This is just my comfort zone. It's a little more stressful playing on stream, knowing that there are people watching. And my mouse still isn't exactly how I have it at home. So
Do you need to adjust your sensitivity?
probably, but I'm just not gonna worry about it. You dick.
No, there's something that when you play and stream, I don't know what it is. You lose a bare minimum. Bare minimum, you lose 20% of your mojo.
Oh,
Bare
yeah.
minimum.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh yeah, like, and it's something more than mojo too, where it's just like, yeah, I just feel off. Oh, that was, yeah. But and that's, you know what, that's okay, because this is my comfort game. This is just a game that I could play for hours and hours and love it. So I'm not too worried about performing poorly. I hope my team doesn't mind me performing poorly. That's actually another reason why I'm playing Lucio. Lucio's kind of just someone that you can play, I don't want to say haphazardly, but kind of haphazardly.
I have played games on stream that I'm pretty good at, pretty decent at.
Yeah.
But I've come to like do a solo stream with it, and for whatever reason, then I just suddenly just suck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Mind of Dre says, "Remember when nerds ruled the internet? That's how long I've been following RLM. Do you guys have present-day guilty pleasure actors? Also,
When nerds
it's the
rule
Mind of
the
Dre because I'm guessing you'll fuck that up. No, I didn't, you motherfucker. Suck my cock."
I think the nerds kind of still do rule the internet. Or no one. Who cares? What?
If you read internet comment sections, nerds, there's nerds all over the place.
There's nerds all over there. At least as far as our
They're
fans
just
are
they're just
concerned.
angry, bitter nerds.
Shit. Get out of here. Oh. It's high noon.
Rich, don't forget your clutch moments. Perfect runs on stream? Yeah, but there's also been times when I'm normally good at a game and I just can't function at all. I love Doom. I've played the shit out of it. I don't think I've ever had a really good night of streaming Doom.
Yeah.
I've always been at least a little bit off. Like that last time I streamed Doom, I don't even know what the heck was wrong. I just was not as good as I know I should have been.
Oh, sure.
I was doing okay.
Uh-huh.
I didn't turn to crap, but I knew I should have been better.
Sure. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I'm not too worried about like performing poorly, just because we're here to have fun. We're here to chat. I you know, I'm planning on chatting and talking, and this is just this is all part of my day off. My day off today. I'm playing Overwatch. So,
Yeah.
so that's what you get. This is what you get.
Ultramat2M says, "What are your thoughts on the drama surrounding the new Batman movie? With the film losing directors left and right,
It's hilarious.
do you think it will be any good? And what are your thoughts on Affleck as Batman? Affleck is the best on-screen Batman, which is why
Which
a
is right.
shame the executives in charge of the DC universe are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You have a potential for a Batman movie where Batman isn't the least interesting character in the film. You have that potential now.
Yeah.
As far as will it be good? Well, signs certainly don't look good.
Right.
But I don't know. All the board of directors for the DC cinematic universe, they could all have heart attacks, and Zack Snyder could die in a plane crash, and the whole thing could be fixed tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, But if nothing major changes with the powers that be, I'm not even sure it's gonna get made at this point.
The Batman movie?
Yeah.
The Affleck Batman movie, right? Apparently they didn't have him locked down. I wonder if they have him locked down as an actor.
You can't make a Ben Affleck Batman movie if he refuses to make a Batman movie.
Right? And so yeah, who let him go? Hey, that was a good match, everyone. That was a good match. Nice back and forth. Even death won't save the Batman. People would want to honor Snyder's wishes. Oh, you're probably right.
What was that comment?
Snyder's death wouldn't matter because there'd be like petitions to honor his wishes for the next Batman movie.
That would be what they publicly say,
Right.
but they wouldn't necessarily do that. Like, George Lucas is going to be very involved with The Force Awakens.
Right.
He's going to be involved.
He put his stamp of he put his stamp of approval on it. He told us that right before he died.
They're white slavers.
Oh God, he's so right.
Conroy is the best on-screen Batman, in my opinion. Well, he's not a
Oh.
live-action Batman. He's the best Batman.
Oh yeah.
But he's never... You can't say he's been a live-action Batman.
No.
Yeah, Conroy, hands down. Yes. Yeah, no shit. Just say obvious thing, why don't you? Come on. Come on. Fresno Bob says, Jack,
Yep.
where did you get the Voyager shirt you wore on Best of the Worst?
Oh, I tweet that out a bunch. People love that shirt. I love that.
Which shirt was this one?
It's the Voyager space probe, which is the furthest man-made object
Okay.
from the Earth.
I was thinking you had like a Star Trek Voyager shirt that I'm unfamiliar with.
Oh no, it's this really cool like Technicolor thing of the Voyager space probe. So it's a really neat shirt. And oh fuck, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. And you just Google Voyager. Oh, fuck! Oh, I was chasing that Zenyatta, and I missed. I kept missing, and that was my fault. I should have stuck with my team, but I thought I could get the Zenyatta kill. And if you can get the Zenyatta kill, you kill their healer, and that's more important. Just Google Voyager Space Probe T-shirt, and it'll come up. It'll come. Oh shit.
Ultramat 2M says, Jack and Rich,
I'm Jack and Rich.
do you plan on playing Injustice 2? Do you like fighting games? And do you think comic book games are better than comic book movies? P.S. You guys rock. I've never been super big into fighting games. I don't hate them. I play them every rare now and then,
Yeah.
but I'm complete ass at them. My brain, for whatever reason, cannot handle the fighting game.
Sure.
Jack, how do you feel about fighting games?
I like fighting games. I also like, it's hit or miss whether or not I am good at a fighting game.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Nope. Back up. Fuck you. Fuck you. But no, they're fun. If you get into the right flow with the right fighting game, it makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel fast.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good. I have not played a fighting game in quite some time. I'll tell you that. I'm coming. Oh shit! They're all dead. And we lost. And we lost. And we lost. Yeah.
Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom stream would be both hilarious and awesome, regardless of skill level. Almost happened.
We tried to play Marvel vs. Capcom.
We saw it on Steam on the store page, and turns out it's just pre-orders.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have happened if it were actually out yet.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun. Those are, you know why those are fun? You get to play as the character you like.
Yeah. Plus, we can both play against each other, and there's fun in that.
Oh yeah.
Ellie, you made the right decision.
Anonymous says, how do you feel about new live-action Disney movies? Only one I want to see is Mulan. The Beast for Beauty and the Beast, and the Beast looks half transformed, man. Not hot at all. Otherwise, looks like a carbon copy.
Not hot at all.
Not hot at all.
Not hot at all.
I guess people are just hot for Beast. They want some of that hot Beast action.
Apparently,
Do you remember in the 80s, late 80s, when they had the Beauty and the Beast TV show and Ron Perlman
Yep.
played the Beast?
Yep.
And he got hired because they didn't need to use that much makeup.
Linda Hamilton.
Linda
and
Hamilton
Ron Perlman.
and Ron Perlman.
Absolutely.
This guy looks kind of like a monster. Let's hire him.
Let me tell you how sucky the Jungle Book live action remake was.
I actually kind of like that.
Really?
I didn't love it,
Oh,
but
that kid was crap. That kid was crap. So, hey, one of the spectators join the game. Let's play. Let's go play. That kid was crap. Oh, we can name our teams.
go for it, Jack. Go for it.
Huh? Someone join. One of our spectators join the game. I don't know how you do it, but do it. No, I was really disappointed with the Jungle Book remake, and then you get to the part where they start singing the songs that make no place. I hated Christopher Walken in it. He was terrible. His whole shtick was weird. Hey, Pharrell or Wicked Scott, come over here to the team too. You just don't want to be on my team. Is that what's happening? Yeah. I believe that.
Otherwise, I just don't get the point. I mean, there's some classic animated movies. Why do you need to see a faithful live action recreation?
Because that's their reboot.
Sure.
What's easier than a reboot is just a remake. There we go. Thank you. And go.
Krob says, Rich, if you were to helm a new RLM show, what would it be about?
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I guess it doesn't count.
Oh, like
Previously
all
recorded.
of this all around us? Weird.
It doesn't. It just doesn't count.
Well, or they finally accepted us as part of the group, and they just say we're too established now, so we don't count. We've finally been accepted as part of the group, Rich. People finally admit. You know what? I'll be Zen. Oh, you just Zen. Who do I want to be, Rich? Who do I want to be?
I don't fucking know. Who do you enjoy playing as?
Play as Diva. We'll be Diva. I like being Diva.
You can play one of the newer characters.
Oh, I could play as one of the newer characters.
Is it too late?
No, it's not. Too late.
Press H to change hero, Jack.
Let's try. Sombra. I love my Sombra makeup.
Oh, you can customize that?
Oh, you get different skins.
Ow.
They have loot crates. And
Loot crates?
And they do. They have loot crates, and I got a cool Sombra skin.
None of them have, like, old Vienna sausages in them? No?
Not that I know.
No, okay.
Not that I am aware of.
Okay.
I probably won't play a Sombra for very long because I'm still, not good at her. Not many people are good as her.
Anonymous says, Richard, buddy, pal, if you had to pick one animal species to have complete control of for whatever personal gain you see fit, what would it be? P.S. You must become a combo version of you plus animal. That's just the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't care. Nathan Knoob! But I guess it's supposed to be a silent case. It's Nathan Noob,
Yeah.
I suppose. Says, hey guys! Just wanted to say, keep up the good work. Did you guys enjoy that last bit of amazing weather in Milwaukee? Oh, fuck yes.
Oh my god, today was in the 60s.
It's glorious. It's fucking glorious, Jack.
It is glorious. Oh shit, I didn't have... Oh. I forgot how to play Sombra already, but that's fine. Today was glorious. Today was... Like, I left the house this morning, like, hat, gloves, scarf, and immediately just stripped everything off. Not just that, all my clothes, too. Just because it's so gorgeous out.
Apparently near Automa. I don't even know how you say that.
Yeah.
And I say that game and its name all the time. It's coming out on the 10th of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with March is there's so much shit coming out, like, in the next 14 days. We've got New Horizon. We've got the new Zelda.
Yep.
And then we got Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Automata. I could say that.
You can say that.
We wouldn't be able to do a review of everything.
Oh, right?
That's not to say I won't just play it.
Right? Because you kind of just want to play it.
New Horizon equal Horizon New Dawn. Yeah, it's not my fault the name is dumb.
The name is so dumb.
Can we all agree on that?
That the
Can
name is
everyone
dumb?
agree? Everyone.
That it's the worst name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Horizon New Dawn.
It's the worst name. Everyone agrees. Detected? Who detected me?
Anonymous says, hello, prereq team. Question. Could a comparison be made between these hyper, fanatic, angry nerd fanboys all over YouTube comments and religious cults? The defensive games like Uncharted creeps me out.
Right?
I think there's a difference. You probably wouldn't be willing to commit mass suicide over Uncharted.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Like, cults lead to Jonestown.
Right. Fanboyism isn't the same as cults. It is strange though, I agree.
Jonestown is the creepiest shit.
You know, it's all kind of creepy as far as I'm concerned.
Watching some kind of video the other day, and somebody referred to it as, the largest mass suicide ever.
Uh-huh.
It should really be murder-suicide. Because let's be fucking honest, they killed a bunch of kids.
Oh, did they? Oh.
There were kids in the town.
Oh, that's
a
sad.
lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
They forced the cyanide down their throats.
Oh. Terrible.
There were people standing around with guns. They weren't all voluntary.
Gotcha.
It was a fucking murder-suicide.
Yeah, so, fanboyism does not yet lead to that.
Yet.
Yet.
We'll see how good the new Star Wars movie is. It could get ugly.
Oh, God. Oh, God. We got 5 minutes left. I don't need to change my character just yet. I'm not doing great as Sombra.
There's some people who survive by just playing dead.
Oh, really?
A couple people managed to run into the woods. One or two played dead. Somebody hid under a porch, and that had to be just the the worst thing crawling out of there after everything had settled down.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by, like, what was it, 10,000 dead bodies? 20,000? It was an insane amount of people.
Sure. Oh. Oh. I made a bad call. Made a bad call. Eshombra. Oh my god. How did you even see me? Alright, one more try, and then I'm going to change character.
Playing dead? No, the person under the porch was just hiding under the porch. I think there were other people who just played dead, though. There were like a handful of survivors. They didn't all do the same thing. 931. All right. I knew it was a shitload of people. I knew it was like basically it was a town. I thought it cracked the thousands. I thought it was multiple thousands. Jonestown. But I am wrong. I guess I'm wrong.
Oh yeah? I mean, sure.
I really thought they cracked 1,000.
Securing the objective.
The audio of Jim Jones telling his followers to commit suicide is very dark. Yeah, the other part of that's kind of horrible to listen to is this poor woman. They had like the big meeting where Jim Jones had decided we're all going to drink the suicide potion. This one lady in the crowd just tried to talk him out of it. She was arguing for life.
Yeah.
She got shot down by the sheep.
Oh god, horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't like looking into stuff like that just because that stretches my humanity limit.
Solo 567 says, "Hi Jack and Rich.
Hi.
I wanted to thank you for all the great hours of entertainment. This will be my last stream for 4 months as I am going to India for work.
Oh.
Thanks
okay.
again, you wonderful hacks."
Well, hey, have fun in India.
Thank you, Solo 567.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I gotta change character. I'm not helping my team.
It's gonna make some kind of crack about India, but you know what? I got nothing bad I can offhand say about India. That India's all right, Jack.
India? Yeah, India's all right. All right, here we go.
You know, if they said they were going to like Iraq, I could say, well, keep your head up, but not too far up. Where are we at? Where are we at?
That's a fair question.
HP Flashman says, "Hey, Rich and Jack. I forgot that Amazon Prime lets you sub a Twitch channel, so here is my belated sub. Also, should I get Helldivers or Space Marines? Thanks and keep up the good times." Well, they're two very different games.
Very different games, yeah.
So it's very hard to compare and contrast them. I would say Space Marine, but
Are you looking for a multiplayer or single player? That's the only question that matters as far as those two are concerned. If you're looking for a multiplayer, Helldivers. If you're looking for a single player, Space Marine. Shit. Shit. Shit.
Zerigen
Not
says,
helping.
"Howdy guys.
Not helping.
Haven't seen y'all in about 2 weeks. What's new? I'm gonna actually see snow in a couple of days.
What?
Whoa. Also, Zelda in 9 days. I can't wait. Unfortunate that some people are leaking things.
Yeah, you got to keep your head down.
Are there really like story spoilers for a Zelda game? Is that one of those things where a story spoiler can ruin the game?
Well, you never know what, like, as far as spoilers are concerned, especially for new territory, like, you're never quite sure what is going to ruin the game for you. And so it's just like, sometimes part of playing a new game is just the joy of discovery. And
Sure.
if you go in blind,
Well, what kinds of things are being spoiled?
right. Son of a bitch. Widow.
Like my concerns with the game?
Yeah.
I am worried about it being just big and empty.
Yeah.
I'm worried about it being empty. I'm looking forward to some dungeons.
Yep.
Hopefully some non-linear exploration.
Yep.
And get a couple fun boss fights, but like, I don't give a flying fuck about the story. What the twist is? Why is Zelda crying? I don't give a fuck. Where's the dungeon? When do I fight Ganon?
Right. Right. I also am not too concerned about spoilers, but story and some assets are being leaked. Yeah, and then unfortunately you just kind of got to turn it off. You got to turn off your normal video game feed for a little bit. It's extra for us. Like I'm really excited about the Switch. I'm really excited about Zelda in general. The problem for us is I want to sneak in Zero Horizon Dawn beforehand.
We'll see. We'll see. We got like 3 days.
That's the shit of it. And like I understand from Sony's standpoint, like, oh, like they want their big game to come out when the new Nintendo game comes out, so their people who own a PlayStation 4 don't feel left out. And I totally get that. Zarya. But at the same time, like I really, like want to. I don't want to rush it. But so we're probably gonna get our Switches at least on the 4th.
Yeah.
Maybe not until the 6th.
Yeah.
So, in a perfect world, we have 3-4 days to play, discuss, and for me, edit the Zero Horizon Dawn playthrough, right?
Can we just call it first impressions? That would solve a lot.
If we just say all we're gonna do is play the first, how many do you think we get? Like 10 hours?
In like a few days? Sure.
Like
Sure.
How much of a game do we need to play in order to get like
Well, that depends upon the game, really.
a decent review? Right. Right. That's the thing.
Honestly, I think you're okay just playing it till you get a decent feel for the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Like there's a game. You know,
I say, at the point where you don't feel like you want to play it anymore, is the point where you can safely. That's the point where you can safely say that this game is not working because I don't want to play it.
I no longer feel like playing it.
Yeah.
And here's why I no longer feel like playing it. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. All right. Loosen up. Loosening up here.
And you know what? As long as if you're doing a review, you probably, like I've said, 4 hours is enough to really judge a game. But if you're doing it like a review, I think you probably want to play it a little bit longer than that. Like you're doing a proper review.
Yeah.
So a few days we could probably play it enough.
Sure.
I think you'll do a Horizon a disservice by doing a quick rush job like that. Well, it depends upon how deep Horizon is.
Well, and that's you know what? If we're playing it and we love it, we can always say, "Hey, we're not going to do a quick review because we're enjoying it."
Right. We can always change our mind if we think that we're not. We really can't do it justice.
Right.
But like Mario Kart. So let's take just a different game. Look at it. How long do you need to play Mario Kart before you can do a review on it?
Right. You know what? Right.
New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it, even though like I've played it a fuck ton,
Yeah.
and I will play it a fuck ton more. Like Doom,
Yeah.
I don't think my review would have changed if I'd only played it like 10 hours worth before we did a review on it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just had a little less to talk about.
I mean, once you had the mechanics. Once you get all the weapons, you know what the mechanics are. You know what you're in for. You just get some different levels after that.
Son of a bitch. Oof. But I mean, we want to be quick with it. People have asked me this before. always said that Robot Dinosaur is a game that I am looking forward to in general. And so it's like I want to play it, and I want to be excited about it. But then that switch, you know?
If the game has an actual ending, you got to play it to the end. No,
No, you don't.
no, that's a load of crap.
That's a load of crap.
Look, if the game is good,
Yeah.
you actually want to play it to the end,
Yeah.
and so it's a non-issue. If the game is bad, if it's a 20-hour, it's a 20-hour game. I'm gonna pull this figure out of my ass.
Sure, that's average.
You play 10 hours, like 10 fucking hours, and you're not enjoying it. What the fuck is gonna change in that last 10 hours that will change your mind?
Right. Right.
And how are you fucking up if you can't get to any of the good stuff within 10 hours?
Oh, I missed. Oh, that was my fault, team. My black hole generator missed. I'm so sorry.
Case in point, Mass Effect 3. For one, I had issues with Mass Effect 3 before the ending. I really, legitimately did.
Okay.
But that's a story-driven game where the gameplay is effectively talking to people and the story is what you're there for.
Sure. Like for example, when we did
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight or the Double Fine Adventure game, something where the story and the characters are a little more important. That's where you do want to play till the end. Sure.
Now, if New Horizon,
Yeah.
open world dinosaur game,
Yeah.
maybe I don't give a shit about the story. Maybe I'm having fun running around the open world robot dinosaur world.
Sure. Like with the.
Do I really need to see the ending?
what was that RPG that we played?
No, I'm doing some fun stuff in this game, and this is fun, and I like this mechanic.
Yeah. What was the
And I got some things to say about the crafting.
Dragon's Dogma?
Does it matter if I didn't get to know whether or not the young girl could find her father who was kidnapped by the robot god? Does it matter?
Put money down. Who's got money down that's the story? Who's got money down right now? The young girl's father got kidnapped by the robot god. $5, Rich. $5.
Her father's going to be the chieftain,
Okay.
and something is going to happen to him. It might not be kidnapped. He might be murdered.
Yeah.
But she'll be in charge of going into the robot territories, and she'll uncover the mystery of the this or that. And none of it'll matter because it's a fun exploration fighting robot game.
Okay.
And that's what's important.
I'm going to take a slightly, I think you're right. I'm going to take a slightly different approach.
Uh-huh.
Her father is not the chief, and her father is not like kidnapped or killed and she has to go on a revenge mission. She's the mysterious orphan.
Okay.
And she goes out and on the way discovers what happens to her parents.
Okay. But her adopted father, then at the very least, will be the chieftain.
Sure.
And something
okay.
will happen to him.
Sure. So something will happen to her parental figure. By the way, you should know Rich and I know nothing about the story. This is complete speculation.
Yeah.
We have not read any spoilers on this. Oh, hey, by the way, speaking of, and I'm just going to take a little break from playing for a moment. Speaking of, what the fuck is with all of the reviews coming out like 3 days ago for that?
People get advanced screening copies. We don't.
What good does it do your publication if you printed your review of a game that doesn't come out for another week and a half?
You get to beat other people to the punch. I don't know. Whatever.
Every site I go to for my games news feed has a review of Zero Horizon Dawn, and it doesn't come out until next fucking week. And I just keep thinking to myself, why the fuck did they release it so early? Early access? No, I get it why they played it. That's usually games reviewers usually get copies early. But usually they release that information like a day or two before the game comes out, not a week and a half.
I really don't care what traditional games media is doing.
Huh? Well, it's just strange to me.
You get a review you can't trust a week earlier. That's great.
Why did the publisher lift the embargo date so early? That's the real question. Maybe. Well, if they lifted it that early, they must be confident in it. I haven't read.
I'm gonna speculate. This is pure speculation.
Okay.
Confidence.
Confidence.
It's probably getting good reviews.
Okay.
and they want to hype it up before Zelda comes out because they're releasing around the same time.
And they just know they're going to get washed
They
out.
they want that good word of mouth before they get washed out by
Sure.
Zelda.
Sure. So you either get a week and a half of good word of mouth or 3 days before you get washed
Yes.
out. You know what? That makes an incredible amount of sense, Rich. That makes an incredible amount of sense. Hey, let's keep playing. Ooh, Dorado. I like Dorado. Let's play Dorado, everybody. Clicks, dicks, clicks. What? It's called a hype. I'm really hyped. It almost makes me like not. I mean, there's only so much hype in my heart, Rich. That's my problem. And so there's this Zero Horizon, and then there's Switch Zelda, and it's tearing me apart. The hype.
We'll see. I got my Zelda concerns.
Yeah, I know you have your Zelda concerns. What's your Zelda concerns again?
The E3 footage that was just Link wandering around a lot of large, impressively large, but empty wilderness areas. He's climbing that mountain. All right.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, we're Rich has concerns about Link Best of the Worst.
But before that,
Zelda Best of the Worst.
we were talking about Horizon New Dawn.
New Horizon Dawn.
New Horizon Dawn. Dawn's New Horizon. What a dumb fucking name!
God, I hate that name. Zero Horizon Dawn.
Right beside you.
Is what- God, what a dumb name.
Let's get you back out there. Damage in
It's the worst.
Call it
name.
Cybersaurs!
By the way, I think that's going to be a good chunk of the review. Is I want you to start writing down better names for the game right now, and we're just going to say, hey, by the way, Rich and I we're available. You can hire us. Here's some better names for your robot dinosaur game.
Steel Talon.
I love it already. Steel Talon. Metal. Just metal. Sorry, no, I got confused. Just metal.
Metamel.
Metamel.
Wild Chromedom.
Nice.
You've got this. Let me get you patched up.
Oops. Sorry, Bastion. There were more people that needed healing, and so I needed to leave you. I know that might not have been the smart move, but more people needed healing over here, so I chose the health of the team over the health of our major damage output. So I hope you don't blame me for your death, Bastion.
Wicked Scotty 69 says, "Hey Jack and Rich.
Hi.
Jack, if you get around to it, could you invite me to your game?
You
I have been dreaming of playing Overwatch with you since I started playing Huzzah.
you just fuck. Oh. You just click on me, man. Next time I haven't invited anyone to the game. I just start a new game and it fills up. Ah, you dick.
I must go where I'm needed.
So not you, you dick. But of course. When we're done with both sides of Dorado, just say you click on me and join when needed. I'm coming.
Monkey's Cat says, if you were stuck on a desert island and could only watch one movie for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
which animal would you be?
Good question.
It's a great question.
Important question.
BBB Moody says, I decided to get the new Zelda for the Wii U and skip the Switch altogether.
Sure, sure.
I hope it's as good as it looks. I still haven't beat Skyward Sword, though. Boring. Have you guys gotten through it? Yeah, I've gotten through it. It was, yeah, it was boring.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, it's boring. I did not much care for Skyward Sword. You know what? And I'll be honest, I don't remember if I got through the game, but I reached that point where I was done.
Motion controls, man. Just stop. Just stop, Nintendo, stop.
They did. They stopped. I got you, dog.
Swinging around a sword is not as cool as you think it would be.
You know what? It worked fine in a twin.
Especially when it's always getting out of sync.
That's
And-
just a problem with you. I don't know where you get that problem from.
Are you kidding? You never had the problem
I
with the
ne-
sword,
I
like,
never had
getting
the-
stuck over your head?
No, never. I have no idea where you're getting that from.
I'm assuming this is jokes.
I'm not jokes.
This is not jokes?
This is not jokes. Fuck. No, I'd never had a problem with the Wii.
Oh my god, I had to recalibrate that sword so fucking much.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's just you, man. That is just you.
Anonymous said, "Did you two see some a-hole write? Let us know his badass Uncharted script is R-rated with crazy action cutscenes. Are we supposed to care? It's like a fucked up Beauty and the Beast thing. Hashtag not my hot beast." I know very little of assholes and Uncharted scripts. Very little. Why are they making a movie? They already made a movie.
Ah,
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Healing stream engaged.
I get it. Whoop. Where are you? There you are.
Butt farter out of the butt says, Rich, I read an article about people living in the Las Vegas sewers. Did you meet any sewer people when you cleaned sewers?
What?
What? Also, in your darkest hours, did you ever consider becoming a sewer people?
Ah, that's, fair question.
I've never, we need sewer workers, but I've never been one.
Heroes never die.
Hunchback Jack says, "Hi, Jack and Rich.
Hi.
Loving tonight's stream as usual. What games have you played that you think have the most replay value? You've completed them, but keep going back to them just to play. Thanks. I think just about any game you like,
Right?
right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a specific. I mean.
Then again, I haven't replayed many of the Zeldas. But sorry.
Oh yeah, that's all right. I mean, here Overwatch is like I this is just my comfort game. This is just what I. Sorry, Hanzo. I've been ignoring you up there, and I don't mean to. I've been. Fuck. I've been recently replaying Bloodborne because of my disappointment with Neo. And like I mentioned in the review, it does lose a little bit of the oomph now that you kind of know what's around every corner, but
Yeah.
still a great game. My Hobo Joe run is going well. Shit. Shit. Yep.
I can replay XCOM 1 and 2. Like,
Right.
I can never stop playing those games, and I would be fine. But I don't know. I think usually the replayable games are action games.
Sure.
They tend to be more replayable.
Well, but also like with XCOM, it's not just about action games. It's about the random quality. So you get more.
Sure.
Fuck, come here.
Like Zone of the Enders 2 is like a 6-hour action game. I've
Right.
probably replayed it a dozen times.
Shit. Shit. Oh, you Ah, God. It's just like Helldivers. Oh, you son of a bitch, Roadhog.
Rich, what is your opinion of Harry Potter? I watched the first movie and he won the day because his parents loved him. And then I never watched another Harry Potter film or even thought about reading the books.
Yep.
I know they probably get better than that. I don't know, but I don't care about no wizards. Yes, Vanquish would be in that list of replayable action games.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
I said, good action games. That is certainly in the running.
Fuck you. You're aiming for me. I know you aim for the healer. That's fair, but gosh darn it. Yeah, you know, I actually like. We recently rewatched Harry Potter, and what's his name? Dumbledore is giving out points at the end, and he's like, you know, Ron, you get a point for the best game of Wizard's chess, because Ron, you know, he did a good thing. He played Wizard chess, and Hermione, you have an uncanny knowledge, so you get points, and Harry, because of love. You get points. And it's just like, what? How is that even a thing? Because of love. Back.
I'm sure it's a fine, enjoyable series
No, don't blow
for
me
children.
up! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Look at this. He doesn't go after anyone else, just chases me.
Because they know you're Jack.
I know. I know. So I never did get that part of it, but it's fine. Son of a bitch.
Krob says, my apologies, Rich. I didn't mean to insinuate that prereq isn't enough. I was just trying to give you an opening to discuss something that's interesting you lately that isn't comic, movie, game based.
Sure.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, like just like, hey, anything new, you know, right?
Is there anything new?
Yeah, there is a new idea we can't talk about yet, but there is a new idea being thrown around the studio. I don't know if anything will come of it, but
Things I can't talk about.
yeah, there are things that we can't talk about. Nice! Hey, good game, everyone. That was a good game, everyone. Yeah, there are things we can't talk about, but Jack won! Jack won! Whew, I was healing everyone. Even though all you fuckers went after me, but I was also the healer, so. Good teamwork, everyone. It's me from the stream. Well, now we have to play the other side. So, now we have to play the other side of it. So, we'll do that. Now our team has to attack the point, because we just defended the point. Now we attack the point. Yeah. I'm excited. You know what? I'm excited to either show you guys or tell you about the projects that we can't show you or tell you about. Hey, you know something? You know what I've been playing recently? You want to hear a shocker?
What?
Pokemon Go.
Oh, go.
Pokemon-
It's back, baby. It's
Pokemon
back.
Go.
Because the weather got nice.
Well, so, you know, the weather got a little nice. And out of the blue, my kids who haven't played Pokemon Go since summertime go, hey, can we go on a Pokemon walk? It's like, you remember that game? How strange. Yeah, I might be able to be Zarya. I like being Zarya. We might be able to push with a Zarya. If not, I'll change.
Did they fix any of your issues with the game?
They did. So, you know, one of my big issues was we weren't able to hunt Pokemon anymore.
Yeah.
And they've fixed it slightly where, you know, a bunch of Pokemon are nearby, right? And they will tell you which Pokestop they are near.
Okay.
And so you like instead of walking around the streets, you go, oh, let's head towards that Pokestop instead, and then there's a Pokemon near there. And we went on a few very nice Pokemon walks, and I found myself I went on just a walk today because it was so nice. I found myself taking out Pokemon Go because it's like, well, shit, yeah, I'll get some Pokeballs. Maybe I'll just see if and they added a bunch of new Pokemon, and I don't think it'll ever be there 100% for me again because I'm not into the gym battles, but I think they brought back a lot of good.
All right. Solo 567 says, Rich,
Yeah.
I've decided what I'll miss the most will be all the salty Mass Effect fans crying that you won't play Andromeda when it releases, despite the fact that it looks like hot garbage. And we all have regrets in life.
It's true.
Are there a lot of people who will be mad about me not playing it? Probably. Probably. Even though
Think about it.
I've been quite explicit in my lack of desire to play this game.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Of course it'll happen. Where's the enemy?
Aren't most of the Mass Effect fans just bitter and uninterested? Why wouldn't they be?
I am just not up on my Mass Effect hate, so I just can't help you. I'm sorry. I'll just hang out here.
Rich will do anything for $998, but he won't do that. Yeah, I also won't play Final Fantasy for $998.
You had your chance,
You had your chance, you were jerks.
and you blew it.
Sorry, Chen says, don't worry. There will be dungeons, Rich. Do you prefer the gray or the red-blue switch?
What do you think?
Gray. Gray goes with more things than red and blue. Maybe if it were like all red or all blue, I'd be more okay with it.
Yeah.
But
No,
I mean,
it's just the Joy-Cons. Yeah.
ultimately, I just care that it works.
Right. Who's that? What that? Have a teleporter? Where? Did you see it?
Tired and Sad says, Rich, as George Lucas, please analyze the brilliant decisions behind the DC cinematic universe. Well, it's not as good as Star Wars.
That's true.
Well, as good as Star Wars used to be. Well, back when my vision was still in effect.
Before the white slavers got a hold of it.
I think DC needs to hurry up and make a Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
because that's the character people seem to like. I don't know why DC hasn't done Spider-Man.
You know what? It actually took me a little bit to get that. I'll be honest with you.
You know, when I made Star Wars, I basically ripped off Doctor Doom wholesale.
Yeah.
You know,
Interesting.
Darth Vader is essentially just Doctor Doom.
It's weird that you would admit that.
Well, you know, I made my money. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. You know, they gave me $4 billion for that shit.
I do know that.
Bunch of fucking teddy bears in the woods, and I invented a glowing sword. That's all I did. I just said, oh, you know what? One of the sword was a laser, and that got me $4 billion. Just that. Just that. One day, some schmuck was in his garage and said, what if a sword was a laser? And now he's a fucking billionaire. Billions. For a laser sword.
That's all he did. That's all he did.
That's all I had to do.
Yep.
I could have done anything else. I tried.
Yeah.
Do you think I thought Gungans were a good idea? I was seeing how far I could push it. It didn't matter. As long as there was a laser sword, I made $1 billion.
That was great, Rich. That was great. I enjoyed that. I sold the laser sword to white slavers.
But, you know, they did give me $4 billion for laser swords.
Yeah.
Darkwing Schmuck says, speaking of Zelda games,
Yeah.
have either of you played Okami? It's from Platinum's old studio and probably the best Zelda clone.
You know, I really did want to play that.
Jack, if you can get past the 20-minute unskippable cutscene intro, you would like it.
Oh, you know me.
He can't. I know Jack, he can't. Jack will be very bitter about the unskippable 20-minute cutscene.
Probably.
I've never played it. Everyone knows I don't like animals.
Right. What?
What happened?
No.
Did you die?
I thought my team was with me. And so I set a trap for them, and my team was not with me. My team was deaded. And so instead of killing a lot of people, I killed no peoples.
No peoples. Well, that's not good. You're supposed to kill the peoples.
You should at least kill one person before you die. And I killed the no peoples, and our cart is stopped now, and I'm an embarrassment. Here we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Where's everybody? Oh, there we go. Well, I died it, but I killed him. So.
That's the important thing.
Oh, and we're revived. Boom. Back in it.
So does that death count for the other person if you get revived?
Yeah, it's still.
Oh.
Still counts as death. Did I kill myself? Shit. I'm sucking. Okami, that was so Okami. It was the one where you like drew stuff and you were a wolf, right?
Yes. Looked pretty. I've never played it.
Get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. All right, let's rock and roll, team. Ready, team? Apparently not.
The Blue Blaze says, here's me taking that bet on what the story will be in Ancient Steel. With the twist
Ancient Steel.
with the twist being that there's robot humans and she's one of them.
Ooh!
Ooh, yeah.
Nice!
Yeah. That's just the kind of shocking yet annoying twist they'll probably do.
Where'd my...
I don't like it when they pull the rug out from under me with who I think I am. I don't like that.
I like it, though.
But they will certainly do that, yes.
There's robot humans, and she's one of them. Or I wonder if they'll go full Your Hunter from the future. So, you know, like, she's obviously going to be like an orphan. Brought in by the... Dick. Brought in by the village. And she's on her journey to, you know, the other world, the other land. And as it turns out, she's from the other land.
Oh my god.
Can you believe it? Shh. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. I turned around to give a shield to my healer. And my healer left me. Come on, guys. Last push. Here we go. Last push. Group up. Yep, that's where we group up. We can do this. We got a minute left.
The Off Switch says, genuine question.
Yeah.
How much was the Nerd Crew podcast just an excuse for Mike to buy loads of toys? Also, for Zelda review, just get some hats and recreate game footage yourself.
Ooh, I like it.
Mike has collected the toys before, but no, the Nerd Crew was not an excuse for Mike to buy toys. I was authorized to spend company money at a store. Mike was not involved. And the selection process was largely based on what I could get, like quantity versus quality. I was looking for quantity. shit to fill shelf space. Like if something was on clearance, I need one of them.
Right.
Or this is large. This is $20, but it's large. I can buy one large thing for $20, or I get like 2 smaller action figures for $20. But then you get the one big large one.
That was a good try, everyone. Good try.
I'm sorry, you lost.
We lost.
Maybe that game mode is just unbalanced.
No, it was a fair loss. You know, like in any push the cart, the closer, the closer you are to the offensive spawn, the offense has balance, has the balance tipped in their favor. The closer you are to the defense spawn, the balance is flipped in their favor. So the closer the cart gets to the destination,
So it seems like the
harder
way
it
this
is.
is balanced, it annoyingly probably gets caught midway most of the time, and little progress happens.
No, there are choke points throughout the path, which makes it nice. And so those are the push points. And so like I've seen it get caught at the start. I've seen it get caught at every choke point. I've seen it just like there get caught at the end where we couldn't make that last push. I'm gonna leave the game, give everyone a fresh chance. Apparently we have some new people who want to be friends. I like being friends with people.
Gargarath says,
Gargarath.
do you ever just stare at your face in a mirror and think, wow, I'm actually like a person? Weird. Like, I'm... Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how insulting is that? And how insulting is that intended to be?
No, I don't think that's intended to be insulting. I think that was just supposed to be like one of those like, I'm a person. So yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll just look in the mirror and go, "This is what I look like." All right.
Same face I've always been staring at. A little bit worse for wear.
Sometimes, sometimes you're just like, people are okay with me looking like this. I guess they are. All right. Like I go out, I talk to people, and they don't recoil in disgust. So. I don't think that was meant to be insulting to us. I just think I think that person is probably high. Perhaps on some sort of drugs. I'm going to take a little stand-up break and grab a beer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do, Rich.
We'll take a break. I'll read one last comment.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a break.
Take a little breaky.
Tired and Sad says, once Warner Brothers eventually reboots the DC Universe in 6 months or 6 years, will they blame Zack Snyder or just rehire him? Will he get the blame?
Zack Snyder.
Yeah. That's a good question. Publicly, he won't. Publicly, there'll be an announcement. Well, Zack's gone on to do other things, and we appreciate the time he spent. But internally, will they be pissed at him?
Internally, I'm sure they're already pissed at him.
Why are they still going with him, though?
Because he has a very good agent and he signed a contract.
All right.
With the rampant both financial and critical success of the Marvel movies, everybody at Warner Brothers knows that their movies aren't doing as well as they should. That rests solely on Zack Snyder.
But they're still making money. They're not doing terrible.
Not making as much as they should.
They're still making money.
They're still making money.
They could be losing money.
That's true. They could be losing money. Well, so no, and I think that's where the real problem comes in. If they were losing money, that's an easy deal. Oh, he's losing money. He's out, right? But they're not making money. They're just not making as much as they should.
Are they going to quietly get rid of Zack Snyder and try and salvage what they already have? Or are they just going to kick him out the door and reboot?
What's the worst decision possible?
Keep Zack Snyder.
No.
The worst decision possible is to keep Zack Snyder and stay the course.
That's what they're going to do then.
Okay.
They are terrible at making decisions. If the same people are still in charge, then they are going to keep Zack Snyder in charge and stay the course. The second worst decision, which I could also see, is they get rid of Zack Snyder and stay the course. Because it's just a grim, glum universe. Like, they need a reboot, but they also need a break.
I still think the best thing they could do, we talked about it last stream,
Did we?
is to have this lead into into Injustice, where this Superman and Batman, where this Justice League flat out becomes tyrannical.
Yes.
And then the real Superman comes in from a different universe to save the day. with
That's exactly
the
what they need.
actual Justice League. That would be so fucking amazing.
It would be.
That would make $1 billion.
I agree. But before we take our break, because we're talking about this, can we talk about idiots that comment on our YouTube channel for a moment?
Sure, we can.
As we're bringing this up, if people remember last stream, I made a little highlight clip of it. I got a little angry about someone who accused the CW Superman of being boring and one-dimensional, or bland and one-dimensional, and I said, of course he is, because that's what Superman should be. And I went on my little Superman rants about how Superman is a boring Boy Scout, but more importantly, that's what I like about Superman.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really clear in the highlight, that I like this Superman because he's a one-dimensional, boring Boy Scout. The comment section
Never underestimate the power of stupid.
is trying over and over and over again, proving me wrong, asking me why I don't like Superman, when the entire point of the highlight is why I like this one specific Superman.
I know.
And there's a lot of things about comments that I can ignore, but blatant stupidity.
Did you know we were wrong about Neo?
Were we?
Yeah, we were wrong about Neo.
Why were we wrong about Neo?
Because it's a PlayStation 4 exclusive. We did kind of like it.
Yeah,
To be fair, most of the review is pointing out the flaws, but
sure.
that was just easier to do.
Yeah, well, because
The
that's
things
what
it was
they
doing
compared
right, it
themselves
wasn't
to.
doing spectacularly, amazingly right. It was just like,
And
I'm
for-
hitting things with a sword, and that's okay. Or
For-
Kurisawa Gama, because the sword was fucking useless.
Because all you need is the chain.
Jack, you
all I
didn't,
need
you
is
didn't,
shame.
you didn't upgrade all of your skill points.
By the way, I did later.
You did later.
And you know what? I got a ton of extra moves. I could do the block move, and you know when I used them? 0 times.
I
0 times exactly.
I used a lot of skill points and to unlock sword abilities.
Yeah.
And they were all useless or awkward to use because it had to do that active stupid reload thing to activate it.
That sucked, yeah.
Yeah, I eventually just started using the Kurisawa Gama, and I didn't need to put any skill points in that because it was comically overpowered. That one specific stance. So I didn't really need to, they had that stance switching mechanic. That was useless because you just needed to use the one stance with the Kurisawa Gama. You didn't really need any skill upgrades, just swing it around.
But before we shot the episode, Rich and I were having this conversation, and I really thought that it was all the gameplay footage was going to be ruined because that's 95% of my playthrough, and Rich said the same thing. It made me feel so great. For those who want to join when we come back, my BattleNet tag is Harlack, which is HARLACK, number 1874. Harlack number 1874. So if you want to join us when we come back,
Sarn in the chat, you might be able to beat the game with the sword. I'm not saying it's impossible or completely useless. The point is the Kurisawa Gama is so much better. Why would you bother?
right?
Why would you bother to think and switch stances when there's that one thing you can do
Well,
that works so amazingly
Rich said,
overpoweredly
the
well?
game is difficult, and so every player will eventually lean towards the path of least resistance. It's more efficient just to use this one weapon and mash the square button.
I might feel differently if using the sword were actually fun.
If there were maybe like a combo system that you could use.
Right.
Right.
But it wasn't. It was just you swing.
All right, we're going to take a little break. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. There's our little we'll be back. And I'm going to turn the camera off. Where's the camera?
Put a commercial up. We hardly ever do that.
Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off.
How do you feel about YouTube's unskippable commercials that are popping up more and more?
They're getting rid of the 30-second ones.
So they're going to be shorter?
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube.
I've gotten some unskippable 30-second ones.
Here we go. We're coming back so we can talk about this.
I might actually... it's like it made me actually think about getting ad block. The unskippable 30-second ones.
How? First of all, that's terrible.
That's terrible, but no. That's their stupid decision that almost made me get ad block.
Oh.
I'm like on the verge of doing it. Because when I get that 30-second unskippable one, especially if the video I'm watching is shorter,
Yes.
that's bullshit.
They are officially abandoning the 30-second unskippable
The
ads.
12 or 11-second ones, I don't mind at all.
Right. Right.
Unskippable 30 or more,
Yeah.
fuck that. Fuck that right in the asshole.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you choose to put ads on them, you can't necessarily tweak which ads you get in the start, whether they're 30-second unskippable or not.
You don't have ad block? ? Exclamation point. We're content creators.
I don't know if you guys understand how we make money,
Well, this is why things like Patreon are nice.
which you see some of.
We
But
appreciate it. We appreciate that shit. You're a Patreon? I use that ad block. I don't give no fucks. It's great.
all right, now we're gonna take a break.
Okay.